Hey there, welcome to another episode of Sage Studio. I'm your host, Tiffany Webster, and today we are talking all about Oakschool, which I know is one of our favorite topics. And to help guide this conversation, Katie Tuttle is joining us today. Katie, welcome to the podcast. Welcome back to the podcast, I should say.
Thank you for having me. I'm so happy to be here and to share all the new exciting stuff going on with Oakschool this year.
We cannot wait to hear about it. For any of our listeners who may not know you, will you just give your brief introduction about who you are and what you do here at Sage Oak?
Yes, of course. So I am Katie Tuttle. I am the senior administrator for Oakschool here at Sage Oak. I'm here assisting with our amazing Oakschool teachers of putting together this program to offer enrichment, core classes, fun experiences for students at Sage Oak of all grade levels, really. We have opportunities all the way from TK up to 12th grade. They include Zoom classes, hybrid classes, in-person experiences. It's something everyone's going to want to check out.
Okay, so there's a lot to talk about here because our families really love these classes. Our students really love them. I know the teachers love teaching them, and that's because they do combine what you were talking about. It's like there's hands-on component of it, there's enrichment components of it. Some of these are core classes, so let's unpack all of that. So we know that our families love these Oakschool classes. They are such a great way to enrich the curriculum that they are already teaching at home, or even provide them some of the core curriculum at home. But what do you hear? What's the feedback you hear from students? Why do they love these classes so much?
One of the things I think that students love the most is that interaction with teachers that they don't typically get. They get to meet new teachers, different teachers at Sage Oak that they don't typically get to work with here. This is our 4th year of Oakschool. So some of our students have been with these teachers for 4 years, taking all different classes across the board, whether enrichment or core. And one of our teachers shared that he finally met this student in person, and that student told his teacher that was the best experience he had all year, is he finally got to meet this teacher he's had this relationship with for 4 years. So it's very unique. It's different. It's a different type of instruction. So it's meeting once a week, sometimes twice a week, sometimes for a full year that these students get to make these relationships.
Oh, that's really special. It just speaks to the bond that happens when students are connecting with other students and other teachers over something that they're really passionate about. So I love hearing that story. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Okay, let's talk about some of the options that are available to students because I know your course offerings are changing all of the time. So talk to us about some of the things that students can expect to find in Oakschool.
Absolutely. So, along with our core classes, we do offer core curriculum classes for our students from grades 1st grade all the way to 8th grade. It just depends on the classes. For example, our writing classes are 2nd to 8th grade. Our history classes are more for the middle school, but there's different options. But actually, these teachers will work with the students throughout the whole year to help them with the select curriculum. So one important focus we have for our Oak School classes is implementing offerings with a focus on our college and career preparation. So we're intentionally planning classes that align with these industry sectors. And over the past several years, we've been tracking our data to see what CT offerings that we have been offering and where we can expand. We're so excited that this year we already have over 200 CTE related class offerings for families to participate in.
Wow.
Some examples of those coming up for Q2, which we're so excited about. We have got fashion courses, a brand new first aid class that we're offering to different grade levels, more cooking classes, even a nutritional based cooking class that we're really excited about. Pairing with that, also to go on with the CT classes, are more in-person art experiences. We're doing even clay sculpting opportunities in Santa Ana. We're doing clay sculpting opportunities in Redlands. We're also continuing to expand all of our coding opportunities. We're really excited for these all. This is about Q2 alone, just those classes alone.
Wow. It sounds like the catalog is really expanding and over 200 class offerings is incredible. It really speaks to the volume of classes that students can choose from, the variety that's there, the ability for everyone to really find something that really is something that they are interested in or curious about. Like there's a lot of different ways for our families to get involved, which I love. And I think the career alignment classes are going to be really nice too, because they can start to just get a little taste of things, a little piece of something to see if it's what they're interested in. Was that kind of the sentiment behind it?
Absolutely. It was to give them opportunities they may never have had before to try something, get their feet wet, try something new. We also want to make these classes more available and easy to find for families. So we shift even how we do our scheduling. We put little labels next to our classes now to give families more information. So anytime you look at our schedule and you see that little CTE symbol, oh, that's a class that falls under that college and career preparation program.
Oh, I love that. I think that's really super helpful. And that way, if parents are looking for something in a specific area to fulfill a certain need in their child's education, they know exactly what to look for. So good. Let's talk a little bit about some of your middle school classes that you're offering this year.
Yeah, so we're doing something different that we are so excited about, especially for our art classes. So we are going to be shifting our art classes for middle school or making them semester long classes where they'll meet twice a week. This is to mimic and align with what they'll expect in high school, the same type of topics, the same type of schedule. We also get to do a little bit more unique niche things like photography, digital design, book creation, and so much more.
Oh, that's awesome. I was just on a podcast with Kate Bayless, who's the new high school assistant principal, and she was also talking about how they are expanding some of their art courses, their CTE courses in the high school program. So I can definitely see how this is fully aligned to give you a little bit of that exposure while you're in middle school. And then if it's something that you want to pursue, then the high school is going to be ready and waiting for you with more opportunities there. So good. Okay, Breakfast Club. That sounds fun, but tell us what it is.
Yeah, so we started this at the end of last year. We have this amazing connection with this program called Pathful, where we can actually reserve informational sessions with professionals in CTE related categories. So what's great for our students is they can come listen to professional, they can talk to them, ask them about even things about their job that maybe we don't even think about. What does their work-life balance look like? How did they get to their position? What's the best and worst thing about their jobs? Again, just exposing our students to the future, to things that they may never even thought were possible, not even knowing what to look for and to what job or career they wanted to do. So the Breakfast Club is great because they can come literally in their pajamas, eat their breakfast. It's informal. We want them to come and be comfortable, just there to learn, to ask questions. It's going to be open to all of our middle school and high school students. Could give that nice collaboration of the students to all get together and same focus, same interests. So we're excited. We're going to have 4 to 5 offered each quarter. Students can enroll anytime. It's only going to be an hour every other week and a new professional each time.
Oh, so good. And how about any sort of like internships or internship programs? If students start to get curious and interested about a career path, is there a way for them to kind of start to take it to the next level with an internship?
Right now, how our internship program is going to work for Oakschool specifically, we have college interns who come and actually teach specific classes that fall under maybe their college major, maybe an experience that they have. Another reason why we love this program is we have these experts, these college interns who are experts in what they're learning about, who can take all the information they're learning in college and then translate it so we have middle school students who can learn. So some of those classes include coding, a kinesiology class, more art classes. We're hoping to have some more music classes, just things that we are able to give these specific teachings that these students who these interns have been spending their 4 to 5 years in college learning about these specific topics to give some good guidance. We also look at this internship as a great way to guide. We can have these students who are in college that can relate to our middle school students more than maybe some of our teachers can. They're going through it right now, and they can work together and inspire each other.
Oh, for sure. That's exactly what was coming to mind. Like, what a great bridge. Like, someone who is really just a few steps ahead, but can really share what's possible and share what they're excited about and share maybe some of the new things that are happening in that area. I think that is such a great opportunity for our kids. Okay, so many virtual opportunities, which are incredible. But let's talk a little bit about the in-person ones too, because I know that these are also growing in popularity. I started, I think, with some PE class. What other kind of offerings do you have in person this year?
So our art in the parks are back. We are excited. Those were so popular. And we have them all throughout our regions. We're even adding some more locations to really get out to our students. So we are very excited about those. Those are on select Fridays throughout the year. We are also adding, how I mentioned before, some more in-person art experiences at pottery studios where students can actually throw clay, work with the wheel, and actually take home their projects. We are going to even do an in-person mural studies where they can go around and learn about all the different murals in town, a whole year-long series of plain art where they will go to different places like the beach, they'll go to gardens, they'll go to the Venice canals and actually paint in person with the teacher. We are just so excited to also be bringing back outdoor school. So outdoor school in some select locations where the teachers will go with the students and they will go hiking and learn about the outdoor environment, just bringing in those social components we are really excited about.
I love it. It's so good. It's so great to see all of these choices for our students. Okay, one thing that we touched on a little bit earlier that I want to circle back to is the difference between core classes and elective classes, because a majority of these classes are meant to be electives, enrichment, exploration that you can jump into. But what about the core classes? How are those a little bit different?
So the core classes actually follow a core set curriculum. This year for our math, we're doing Singapore Dimensions. For science, we're doing Bright Thinker. For History Alive, and then different IEW and Innovative Learning Press for our writing classes. Those are year-long classes. Those are classes where the student will use those work samples with their personalized learning teacher. And what's really exciting this year, which we weren't able to do last year, is our science lab kits are also included.
Okay, so the core classes are a great option if, as a parent, you were looking to maybe outsource one of the subjects that you would normally be providing at home. Would you say that's a good use of the core classes?
That is exactly right. It's a way to get that instruction. Some of our students only take one, some of them take a couple. It really is a great way to get that weekly instruction assistance for the parents.
Okay. And with the core classes, because it's a whole curriculum, it's a whole year's worth of work, and this year's already started. Would you say it would be a good idea to maybe start with an elective class, see if Oak School works for you before you commit to one of those core classes?
Absolutely. And I think also with these core classes, this is something that the families are going to want to work with their personalized learning teacher to see exactly what curriculum is best for the student. We offer so many different curriculums at Sage Oak. Not all of them are going to be offered in Oak School. So that's something they'll want to work with their personalized learning teacher. But our enrichment courses, you can enroll all year long and try them out. So you can start anything you want to do if you wanted to explore something different. Try a cooking class, a coding, a fashion, Spanish, ASL. There's so many different options. There's always something for someone.
I love that. And when you mean all year long, you mean like enrollment is always open? You can jump in even if a session is started? How does that work?
Exactly. So it is open all year long. You can enroll at any time as long as there's a room in the class and jump in and try something. And if you like it, then you go to the next one the next quarter. It's really a neat experience.
Okay, so fun. One of the things that you mentioned before was that once they go to the website and then they go into the Oak School enrollment area, you said that some of the classes were marked by CTE or what they're offering. Tell us a little bit more about that enrollment catalog and kind of some of the benefits of using the Oak School enrollment system.
Sure. So, what's nice about how our schedule is set up, we have everything coded. So, if you're looking for a science class, an art class, it's very easy to find. We also are including these new symbols this year to give families even more information if the class is a year long class, if it includes curriculum, if it falls under that CTE category. So, those will help families plan out their whole year. A lot of families will enroll for the entire year at the beginning just so they know their schedule and they hold their spot.
And I'm sure it differs depending on the type of class that you're taking or what's involved or how frequently it meets. But on average, how many Oak School classes do you think a student should take at one time?
Some students take 1 to 2, some take more, some take less, maybe one a year. It just has to do with their personal program and what matches with their overall goals in education.
Okay. And what is the parents' role in this? Because a lot of our students, their parents are really involved in the day-to-day instruction. But it sounds like with Oak School, it might look a little different. Can you share like what the parents' role is with Oak School?
That's a great question. So, really, the parent's role, it's kind of parent and the personalized learning teacher's role together to make sure the student is successful. It's getting them in those classes, getting them those materials that we have listed that they will need to be successful, making sure they have the computer access, they're showing up on time, that the students are engaged, they have their cameras on, their mics on, and they're ready to learn.
Okay, awesome. I love that. Where do they go if they want to see what is being offered, where, what classes are available? How do they go and find out any of that information?
So our schedule, all the enrollment information of how to enroll, tutorial videos are all on our Oak School website, sageoak.education/Oak School. Check it out. It has all the information you need. Then you go into our enrollment platform. We're using Enrollzy again. So those who did register last year with Enrollzy, you still have your account. You use your exact same account login, go through the exact same process. But if you have any questions on how to do that, we have those tutorial videos, we have write-ups, everything you need to make that enrollment process smooth. Also, you can email us directly for any personal questions at oakschool@sageoak.education.
So good. So, if parents are looking for a great enrichment opportunity and they want to just jump in mid year, mid semester, whenever they are looking to add this to their schedule, they can do so by going to sageoak.education and checking out the Oak School enrollment catalog. I love that. I think that's going to be a super helpful tool. Any other things that our family should know about Oak School?
We are just excited to have everyone check it out. We have our returning favorites like our Lego classes, our theater, our art classes, and we have a bunch of new classes to check out. There's one class in particular I'm really excited about that I want to share for our middle school students. And it's a good class to do for transitioning from middle school to high school. It's going to help all the students be more comfortable with that transition and be prepared for what comes ahead.
Okay, I love that. I think that's good. And again, so in alignment with some of the career and technical education that's happening over there to just, again, help keep our kids moving forward, being informed, and being excited about what the next chapter is as they continue to progress in their education. So awesome. Katie, thank you so much for being our guest today, giving us all that great information about all that is happening over at Oakschool. It's just tremendous to see how the program continues to evolve, all these amazing opportunities that we're offering our families. I know they love it. We appreciate you and your team and all the work that you're doing over there. So thanks so much for stopping by today.
Thank you so much for having me. We are so excited for this school year. I know we're already getting to quarter 2, but we have so much ahead. So we're very excited.
Yes, absolutely. So parents, if you've never tried Oakschool, now is the time. Jump in, find a class that your child might be interested in, give it a try and see if it's a fit for you. I am sure there's got to be something on that list that you are going to love. So go check it out. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us on this episode, and we will see you on the next one.